So, Will, when you're ready, if you raise your arm in the air, that will start your timer. When you're finished, if you raise your arm and say time, that will finish. I wish you the very best of luck. I look forward to seeing your performance, and I'll see you at the other end. So, good luck.
Cool. Time. Hi, judges. My name's Will, and as was said, I'm from Artisan Roast in Edinburgh. The coffee that I have for you today is called Kiawama Ruru, and it comes from Kenya. It is grown and processed by the Kiawama Ruru factory, which is part of the Ramukia Cooperative and located just south of a town called Nyeri. This particular variety of bourbon, known as SL28, was grown around 100 years ago to be more resilient against disease and withstanding of harsher climates and higher altitudes. The farms in which these coffees were grown in stand at around 1,800 meters above sea level and in soil that's naturally high in phosphorus. This then translates into phosphorus in the cup that I really, really enjoy. This phosphorus acidity combined with the washed process and then allowing the coffee to dry on raised beds creates incredible complex acidity and sweet juiciness. I prepare these for you now. So what I want you to experience about this coffee is the intense grapefruit acidity in the form of citric acidity that hits the front of the palate initially. And then that is rounded off by a sweetness that comes from a nectarine and a delicious black currant. Notice also the viscous mouthfeel that's also syrupy and the pale caramel-colored crema.
5 minutes gone, 10 minutes remaining.
So, at Artisan Roast, we roast our own coffee. And what I initially enjoyed about this coffee was its incredible complex acidity. And we tried several different test roasts until we got this one, which I believe is absolutely perfect. And so, when I put this coffee through milk, this complex grapefruit acidity that was present before in the espresso will turn into this really, really lovely lemon citric acidity with also a lemon flavor. The sweetness that was from the nectarine will have turned into this really light butterscotch with a pretty incredible light caramel overtone. The mouthfeel of this is going to be creamy with a silky body.
I watch as my big dreams walk behind me.
Thanks.
They trick, they scheme, they tease. Felt like as a young girl I really knew exactly what I wanna be, what I wanna be, what I wanna be, what I wanna be. And as the real world comes to its feet to shake my hand to breathe with calmness and eloquence, never tired, don't in distress. What I'm supposed to be, what I try to be, what I thought I'd be, but I'll never be. Is when just be me. Is when just be
So, as I said before, the complex acidity that was initially grapefruit, when I put this through milk, will turn into a delicious lemon, both in flavor and in taste, as lemon acidity. The sweetness will now be a light butterscotch that lingers on the palate with overtones of caramel. A silky body and creamy mouthfeel.
Let's scream and shout for Will's Cappuccinos!
Can I have a time check?
Is when just be me. Is when
You've had 9 minutes, 16 seconds.
Thank you.
Just be me. Is when just be
Will, 10 minutes gone, 5 minutes remaining.
my signature drink. What I love the most about this espresso as an espresso is the incredible complex acidity that's often citric, and then there's nectarine and blackcurrant. I didn't want to change much about that. What I wanted to change was how it felt in the mouth. I wanted it to become refreshing and something that you wanted to take more of a sip from. So what I've done is I've put 4 espressos into a small amount of pink grapefruit juice. This will give more bitterness to the end of the drink. I'm building it backwards. And I've also added red grape juice in here as well to make it more taste like wine, that sort of dryness that comes in at the end. I now have almost freshly squeezed kiwi juice. It was done a few minutes ago. And I believe that this is the perfect combination of sweet and acidic.
2 minutes remaining, Will.
And I'm going to add that. And now I have an Earl Grey syrup. This is made with sugar and Earl Grey infused into water. I believe this will lift out some of the other fruitier features in this. So, what I'd like you to taste from this signature drink is it's similar in the espresso. So there'll be nectarine and blackcurrant sweetness. But now the body will be different. It'll be refreshing and light. The kiwi will have made the acidity taste more similar to apple. So expect apple, a little bit of orange from the Earl Grey. And please enjoy it.
Round of applause for Will's signature drink. 1 minute remaining, Will.
Can I call time, please?
Yep. Oh, you're done yet?
Yes, I'm done.
Phew, I thought I'd stop prematurely then. Please, a round of applause for Will's performance there. Come join me over here. So how did that go? That's it for the camera. How did that go?
I've never done it before, and it felt pretty good. I enjoyed it. Mixed a few things around, but I don't think you noticed that.
No, it definitely didn't. It looked very calm and composed from this side.
Thank you.
It looked really great. So tell me a little bit about the coffee that you used. Kenyan, is that right?
Yeah, the Kiawama Ruru. It was sourced for us by our sourcer, John, who's a really great guy, and I'd like to thank him. I wasn't actually present for the initial cupping. I was on holiday, and this message was sent to me about these incredible flavors that were coming from this coffee. And I was like, I have to taste this. And I tasted it, and it was the one. I had to use it.
Fantastic. Did you find it challenging in any way working with obviously a high acidity coffee as you described it? Sometimes that can pose unique challenges. Was there anything you did differently to present the coffee so the judges would enjoy it?
I pulled the shots for the signature drink because I'm using a lot of acidity, slightly longer for a bit more bitterness. But yeah.
It's fantastic. I'm hoping that the judges leave a little bit so I can try it before we disappear. So you work at Artisan in Edinburgh, and there seems to be a real buzz around Edinburgh at the moment for specialty coffee. Why do you think all of a sudden, because Edinburgh was very quiet for a long time, and now all of a sudden there's lots of places like yourselves doing good things. What sparked that?
Perhaps people just jumped on the opportunity to really make a name for themselves with few competitors. Yeah, perhaps it was that.
And you guys roast as well as have the coffee shop. Do you think that gives you an advantage in barista competition that you're having access to all of these coffees every day?
I think it does. I've had a wonderful opportunity where I've been able to experiment and play around with a myriad of coffees, especially this one.
So you thank John Thompson, who I know is a great guy. There's other people here from your shop as well.
Yeah, I've got Daryl, the manager over there. I wouldn't have been able to do it without him. He really encouraged me to do this, and yeah, it's great.
I get to try the sig drink too.
Just don't spit it out.
So see what you've done there is really brought out the acidity. The Earl Grey is delicious in there as well.
It is.
That's really interesting. And this is the thing with signature drinks, is it gives you a chance to just work with the coffee and kind of bring that synergy of other ingredients to make it taste better.
Yeah.
So how long have you been spending preparing for the competition? Is it?
Everything's really just come together in the last 4 or 5 days. It's all sort of just started flowing really well. But it's been on my mind for a long time, sort of just everything I've done is...
Isn't it amazing how a date can focus the mind as well, though, and make things slot into place?
Yeah,
And I could see I've seen a lot of barista competition all around the world, and I could see how much time and energy's gone into that performance. So super well done from me.
Thank you.
Please, one last round of applause for Will from Artisan Roast in Edinburgh. Well done.
Thank you.